morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams and thank you so much for joining me today. On today's show, we are learning all about the new vaccination options for this fall and how Super Shot is partnering with aging and in-home services to make vaccines available to everyone. Then we visit the Monogram Shop as owner Sarah prepares us for holiday decorating. Yes, Christmas isn't for a couple of months, but now is the perfect time to find the right decor and start thinking about your holiday style. And later, we explore some top-tested baby products for new parents to help the baby sleep. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
It's time to make a plan for your fall vaccination and also to learn more about your options. Joining me to share about Super Shot's Make a Date to Vaccinate event is Stacy Kasbaric, Super Shot's clinical manager, and Megan Klaus with Aging and In-Home Services. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, I know that this time of year gets kind of crazy with the sicknesses and, people are being taken down. But vaccines is actually a really good preventative way to kind of stay healthy, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I would love to learn more about each of the organizations because I know that you all have partnered. So can you start off, Stacy, by sharing about Super Shots?
Yes. Super Shot is an immunization clinic based here in Fort Wayne. We have a couple of locations, but our main location is on Hobson Road and Lake Avenue. We are a immunization clinic that sees children as well as adults. So we started about 30 years ago, really in the child space. There's a lot of people that don't know that we do see adults. And so this partnership with Aging and In-Home Services has been a really great way to just highlight the fact that we can see adults, and we're able to offer a lot of those seasonal immunizations that will help keep adults safe throughout this season.
Right. And I think what a lot of people don't know is that there are so many different vaccine options available for multiple different diseases.
Yes.
But right now in particular, because people are probably becoming more, going inside more, they're closer with friends and family, it's back to school time. This is a heightened season. So can you share about some of the vaccinations that are available right now?
Yes, absolutely. So we've talked a lot about COVID vaccines for the last few years. Just as of last week, a brand new formulation was approved by the FDA. And so we're expecting to have that available this week and next week, where you'll be able to come in and get an updated COVID vaccine. And that's for everybody age 6 months and up. So the great thing about Super Shot, it really can be the whole family. We have pediatric RNs along with other RNs that are able to see the whole family at one time if families need their updated COVID vaccines. And then of course, every fall we want to talk about flu vaccines as well. Everybody's recommended to get a flu vaccine each year. That's again, starting at age 6 months all the way up. Super Shot has your traditional flu vaccines available. We also have flu mist available, which instead of a needle, you can get that through your nasal passages, and so sometimes it's a little less intimidating. You can get that all the way up to age 49. And then for our seniors that are more high risk, age 65 and older are able to get a high dose flu shot as well. So we have those available.
Is that mist flu shot something new?
It's been around for a few years. It's used a lot in children, but it is available again for adults all the way up to age 49.
Okay, that's so great. And so Megan, can you share more about your nonprofit organization?
Absolutely. So Aging and In-Home Services has been around for almost 50 years. We serve older adults, people with disabilities, and family caregivers. We received this grant, which allowed us to partner with Super Shot to really just make vaccinations easier to access and also to provide some education about them, which is, Stacy's been great at explaining some of these vaccinations, but it's just, especially with COVID, I mean, there's been some hesitation with vaccines in general. So we received this funding to just kind of allow us to put some trust back in the science behind vaccinations again. And so we have lots of great partners. Super Shot has been amazing to work with, both as a vaccine administrator, but also as one of our clinical partners. So it's been a really great partnership, and we're excited to kind of mesh together the older adults, but also the kids that SuperShot serves.
Yes, and that's so great. And to follow up on that and to kind of dive deeper, because I'm sure people are thinking, okay, well, a new COVID vaccine, so many questions. So let's dive into just a couple right now. So number one, with the new vaccine that's coming out, does it have anything, is there a standard based on if you've been previously vaccinated? Either you had your Pfizer shot or all the other ones that were available. Does that matter in getting the new one?
I'm going to let Stacy take
Absolutely,
that one.
yes. So there have been a couple different vaccines on the market. Regardless of what vaccine you received before, you will want to get an updated formulation. Moderna, Pfizer, and Novavax will all have an updated version that should be available here within the next few weeks. Okay. We will have Pfizer vaccines at SuperShot, and regardless of what you've received before, you can come get that Pfizer vaccine. And this is no longer a 2-dose series. This is a 1 dose, and then you're considered protected for the season. Okay. So I will just clarify, that's for ages 5 and up. It's 1 dose, and you're done. For those kiddos that are 6 months to 4 years, it will still be a series that they'll have to receive.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And so, of course, being able to schedule and figure out how one can come in and get the shot. What is the best way to learn about your availability through SuperShot?
Absolutely. So if you go to supershot.org, we have a scheduling link there. It will ask you about what kind of shots you're coming. We are still doing things like back to school shots. So we've tried to create kind of a fast lane for these seasonal vaccines. So if you're getting the flu, COVID, RSV, pneumococcal vaccine, or a shingles vaccine, we've kind of got a fast lane for you to kind of get that paperwork done, get your shots, and get out.
Okay, that's wonderful. And through your organization, Megan, are people able to kind of use you all as a conduit to get to the vaccines through SuperShot, or is it available to your specific members or clientele?
Absolutely. So what this opportunity, this grant that allows us basically to connect anyone, whether they're a client or a caller into our Aging and Disability Resource Center, to vaccine clinics in our area. Okay. What's so unique about SuperShot is while we have clinics throughout our 9-county region, SuperShot, you can go in whenever you want. I mean, within reason, they have hours. But it's if you're really interested in getting in and out, SuperShot, you can schedule it on their website. It is super easy. And then the best thing too is you don't have to be insured. We will not turn anyone away at our clinics or at SuperShot. We have some funding available to cover some of those associated costs. So if you are interested in protecting yourself, protecting your family, protecting the community, it's a good way to do so.
Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. You just wrapped that up in a nice little bow. So I appreciate talking with you both and sharing this information. And if you would like more information on either organizations that we spoke with today, we'll have their website listed below. Be sure to go check out the schedule, look at the options, and get scheduled for your vaccine. We'll be right back.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by the Monogram Shop. It is never too early to start shopping for Christmas, and we are at the perfect place to find everything you're looking for. I am here at the Monogram Shop with Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you, Jessica?
Good. Okay, so I know that you have so much to offer for Christmas. Let's start off with the jam.
All of this is our Stonewall Kitchen, and oh my goodness, this is the chocolate peppermint sauce, the hot pepper cranberry sauce. Then they did all these little gift sets. These are so perfect. It's got the little jelly and it comes in a tree, and it's a perfect office hostess present, anything like that. They did this. I love this. See how it looks like a little tree? It's called a mustard tree, and it has all of those things in it.
Oh, blue cheese.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then they did a pepper jelly, which is most of the pepper jellies.
Right, yeah. Oh, that's nice.
And they did a salsa, and they put their sauces in there, and those are absolutely fabulous. Isn't that great? Get a bag of chips and you're all set.
I know you got chips here.
Yep, we have chips with Stonewall Kitchen. And then, oh, my favorite, well, here is the maple apple jam.
Okay,
and then
real pieces of apple.
I know, you saw. And this, the chocolate peppermint sauce for ice cream or anything, I have a spoon in the kitchen with that.
You already have it. So
Yeah.
this goes perfect if people want to entertain for the holiday season, give gifts, and of course make the perfect charcuterie board.
Exactly.
Yes.
These are great. We have them separate, but I think if you want to do a nice present, this is a great way to go.
Yes.
And then we were just talking about these glasses.
Yes.
They are real nice and heavy. You get a set of 2. They come packaged like this. That is the Grand Canyon. What you do is you keep them in the freezer. When you pull them out in 18 seconds, it will chill the whiskey, the
18
glasses.
seconds.
Yep.
Wow.
And they come in, that is the Grand Canyon. They come in the mountains, Mount Blanc, the Mount Fuji, Mount Denali, K2, and they are just great ones. I think it's a great gift. I think the presentation is good. And aren't the glasses nice and heavy?
They are really good quality, sturdy, and I think because of how the glass is kind of shaped with the mountains, it makes it where you don't have to have the ice.
Right,
and
exactly.
melt the cocktail so quick. So that's a really cool concept.
So yeah, those are all great things that we've got, and you know, we're all ready to start Christmas.
I know. So take me there, Sarah.
All
to the
righty,
window.
we're going to the window to see all of our other Christmas things.
Yes. We are here at the Magic Wall.
Yes, we are ready. I know people think it's a little early, but we are ready for Christmas.
Yes.
We have, as you can see, all of our Santas. There's a beach Santa. There is a Hanukkah Santa. We have the trees. We have all of our nutcrackers over here. Love this one. Check him out, our little motorcycle guy.
Listen, they are
Yes.
too cool.
They are so...
This is Uncork and Unwind. Santa said, I am tired of delivering gifts. It is time to party.
And then we have over here, we have Ohio State, we have IU Santas, and we have them also in nutcrackers. In the nutcrackers, we have like the bear, a train guy, we have the hunting, a card player. We also have like a teacher, a construction. We pretty much have most of the different occupations and things. So those are all fun. Come in soon because we only have a couple of them.
Wow.
Yeah, and we have our Pride one. Isn't that a neat one?
Wow, I was like, this outfit, the glitter of it all.
Yeah, that is a great one. And then we've got our referee. We've got, oh, this is sort of fun. Who would think of Noah as a nutcracker? But here we have our Noah Nutcracker.
Oh, and the art of it.
Isn't that a good one?
Yes.
We also have, we've just started, we have some of our platters and plates. We've got this cute book. Santa's sleigh is on its way to Indiana.
Yes, got to
And
be able
then-
to entertain.
Right behind Jessica, check out all of our little glittering wall
This
of all
is
our trees that light up.
beautiful.
Aren't those just, if you
They
don't want to do
are.
a tree, you could just do one of
Yeah.
these because they all glitter, they all light up, and that is so neat. We have a nativity up there. Oh yeah, this
Here,
green
it would
tree,
be-
isn't that
okay, it's a little
beautiful?
heavy. That will be perfect on like the office desk.
Yes.
Right? Just to kind of decorate, add a little flair to the workplace.
And there's a little snowman, a nutcracker, and then these elves are from Karen Didion, who we did the witches with. And then you should see, check this out. The detail on these Santas are phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
They are just absolutely beautiful.
Now we have a flock tree.
Oh yeah, we just get one of each one. So come in when you're ready to get your Santas, and you will love them.
One. Okay.
Yeah, and look at the
this
golfer.
Santa, he loves to party.
Yes, he's
He
our
said-
golfer.
That is too cute, and the ball's coming out. This is really great detail. So one of each, so it's like
Yes.
a collector's item.
Oh yeah, and they are sort of a collector's item. We have people who get them every year, and then this year we've got Santa and Mrs. Claus, and we have all sorts of. These are great for like spreaders, cheese knives, things like that.
Okay, those are cute.
For your charcuterie
and
boards?
I love the deer one. Wow,
Oh,
with
yeah.
that gold finish.
Isn't that a pretty one?
Very classy.
And then we have these trees light up too. We have pretty much everything will light up kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and then color for everything, no matter how you're decorating.
Right behind you is this pillow and this shopping bag. Christmas is
okay.
coming
Oh,
to Fort Wayne.
Oh, look, it's labeled for the city.
And
that's
we can
great.
even order those that say Santa Claus is coming to the Smith home or something
Okay.
like that.
Yes.
So those are a neat one too.
Oh,
We even
yeah,
have
I
things
got
for
the
the puppy
dog,
because you
yep.
know they have to have their own thing too. And we will keep adding. I mean, this
Yes.
is just the beginning, but we will keep adding all the time. So there's lots of Christmas to do.
Yes, love it so much. And of course, we have to shout out your Facebook Live.
Every Thursday night at 7:30, come in, watch it. And sorry, not come in, watch it on Facebook, and we'll show you all the new things. And we also have a door prize each week.
Ooh, which is like a toy, a gift.
Oh,
a gift
yeah.
card? Okay.
It is a fun kind of thing. People love our door prize.
Yeah.
So it is
okay.
good.
Good. Well, thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
Now listen, guys, I have been here with all the Christmas decorations, so this is just the beginning. So you have to come in and check out everything that Sarah has to offer and check out the Facebook Live to see what's being rolled out for that week. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by the Monogram Shop.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
As a new parent, keeping an eye on your little one is of the utmost importance, and that starts with the right products to have them sleeping safe and sound. Joining us now with the top tested products for your babies to slumber safely is Senior Director of Content Operations at BestReviews, Jacob Palmer. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. You know, this is a subject that I have some recent experience with, so I'm really excited to share my perspective with a lot of these great products because that peace of mind overnight is huge, especially with your first little one.
I believe it, and before you get them to sleep, you really have to prepare them for that sleep. Isn't that right?
Yeah, and there's a few things that you need to do to be able to get that right. First is making sure that they're dressed properly to be able to sleep overnight. And what you're learning nowadays, and what kind of is the conventional wisdom, is that they want these babies to be sleeping in a swaddle because it replicates what that feeling is for them in the womb, where they're nice and tight, nice and comfy. But swaddling in a blanket is kind of an intimidating thing for first-time parents, which is why we love this Halo Sleep Sack. It is an awesome, product because it just simplifies it. It's got the Velcro, so you just know this goes there, that goes there, and when you've got a wiggling newborn that's trying to scream and get out of the way, like that's a great thing to have in your back pocket.
Absolutely, but that's not the only way that you can help prepare them for sleep. This also helps do that.
Yeah, and so what we love about this, and it's a rocker that you can basically take anywhere, and what new parents will learn that first time you go to the in-laws, that first time you go to grandparents' house, their houses aren't set up like yours are for a newborn, and so how do you get this child to sleep when they've pretty much gotten accustomed to always being able to rock themselves to sleep? This allows you to do that anywhere, whether you're lying in your own bed, whether you're sitting in a normal chair. It allows you to replicate that movement, which a lot of babies, frankly, get very accustomed to. And so that brings us then to the sleeper, or the bassinet that we have here, which is again from Halo. And what we love about it is that number one, it's pretty cost effective. It's only a few $100, and a lot of these products can get really super expensive. But this allows you to swivel it over your bed as well. And so, it's also got some modes in there that will also help them stay asleep, which is a huge thing there. So it's got some soothing features that will let the baby stay asleep. And when sleep is at an ultimate premium, which is basically the case for every baby for the first few months, this will come in handy. And, for that price point, we absolutely love it as a recommendation.
And that is wonderful, especially for newborns. But what about when they get a little bit older?
Yeah, when they get a little bit older, they're going to need that crib mattress. And what we love about this crib mattress, the Dream Weave here, is number one, super breathable. And with, it getting a little bit hotter throughout the seasons, this will help them stay breathable overnight, which is huge. But then what's also great about it is that it'll grow with them. So when they're infants, they need the harder surface. It's tough to imagine that they don't want to be a little bit more comfortable, but it's true. Yeah. So for the infants, they have the harder side. And then once they get a little bit older, you can switch it over to the toddler side. And it's great and super, breathable and also absorbent, which is huge during potty training.
I love that also just grows with them, so you can use it at different stages of their lives. Now, when they are still young, you kind of want to keep an eye on them when they're in the crib.
Well, a lot of what we're talking about right now is just peace of mind, right? And this is the product that provides the ultimate peace of mind because you hear so much about these horror stories and you just want to be able to check on them, but you don't want to go in there and wake them up. So these next line of products will be exactly what you need to make sure that you can check on your little one, make sure they're doing well. This is great because it ensures that they're breathing. You can get a bunch of different vital stats on your phone so you can stay a few rooms away and not have to go in there and do that thing that probably our parents did, which was just go into the room and put the finger under the nose. This makes sure that you don't have to do that, so you can keep your own peace of mind and the baby's still sleeping.
And what about keeping an eye on them as well?
Again, and so this is another one where you know it's a long night, and so you want to make sure that you know keep your eyes on them. And so we start with the Motorola baby monitor that we have here, which is awesome because it has the monitor already as well as the camera that you can just set up in there, and it's also got all the speakers, all the microphones, everything you need to make sure that you're set up and that you're checking it over your own Wi-Fi system. So absolutely love it for that. But then what we have here is the audio only travel baby monitor from Motorola, which is also great to take on the road because again, grandparents' houses oftentimes aren't set up. Maybe the baby's in a totally different wing of the house. They don't have the nursery. They didn't buy the house for the kid. So, you know, this will make sure that you're set up. You can still spend time with family, but also make sure that you're hearing the baby and checked in. And, you know, if they need you, you can run down there and help them at any moment.
I love that that is for peace of mind, but something that people don't often think about when it comes to young newborns is potty training as well, and that will help with the process.
Yeah, and so these are from Millie Moon, and they're the overnight diapers. And from my own experience, honestly, you don't realize that you need to change the style of diaper as they get older. And so as they get older, they need an overnight diaper that's more absorbent and that can handle a little bit more, you know, and so these are great for that. And it's a great transition from the normal diaper, that infant diaper, to a more toddler diaper, and then eventually they'll be potty trained out of it.
Awesome. Well, these are all amazing products, especially for first-time parents out there. So thank you so much, Jacob.
Thanks so much
We
for having
appreciate
me.
it. Of course. For more on any of these products, you can head to bestreviews.com or go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, you can rewatch episodes and full segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com and also by downloading the WANE app. And I'll leave you with this. While you're out, give a little smile, give a little wave, share a little light and love today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.